What's up? Another beautiful day for another beautiful motorcycle review. Today we've got this super dope Kawasaki Vulcan S. This thing is a bad. But real quick, shout out to Macomb Power Sports for giving me the opportunity to test ride a ton of bikes to review for you guys. The staff here is super knowledgeable and friendly, and they've got a killer selection of bikes. And if you're in the area or you don't mind traveling, you should come check them out. Let's get right into it. Get the initial step over impressions. This is a cruiser. Nice thing about a cruiser, weight's very low, so it's not too difficult to manage the weight as far as balancing goes. A bike like this is going to be a little more difficult to ride in terms of steering, control, things like that, as opposed to your more forward aggressive position smaller sport bikes. This is not going to be a nimble bike by any means, but super comfortable position. Looks like your typical Kawasaki cockpit up here. Besides, this is a little bit different. See, it looks like there's going to be a gear indicator, which is cool, but I'm hoping for some clunky gearing on this thing, for some clunky shifting. Definitely heavy, you can feel the weight, but let's see how she rides. Very quiet. Oh, but the takeoff is amazing on it. You definitely can tell that there's some power behind this thing. Pretty easy to control. I really enjoy, right now, first impressions, I really enjoy the acceleration on this thing. And it's very responsive. I mean, that's what you look for in a motorcycle. Something with super responsive throttle, something that is not gonna lag. You know where it's at all the time. You don't have to find it. We're gonna rip right out in front of these cars here. Super clunky shifting. Super clunky shifting. Love that. Absolutely love it. This position is like your typical badass motorcycle positioning. You have no windscreen, so you've got all the wind in your face. The seating position is comfortable, but I think that I would want to adjust kind of where the bar is, only because I feel like I'm reaching pretty far. I don't feel like I want to be a little bit more upright. I feel like I'm leaned back too much, but all with adjustments, all with some quick adjustments. From first gear, the acceleration is very responsive. It doesn't feel like it's going to throw you off. It's very easily controllable. Braking, obviously with a big bike like this, your braking is going to be a little bit slower, so you're going to want to give yourself some more braking time, some more time to slow down. I'm hitting a bumpy road right now just because I like doing the bumpy road test on the cruisers, because you're not standing up on this thing to avoid bumps. Went over a big one there, but really comfortable. Relatively soft suspension on this thing. The bumps are not killing me whatsoever, so that's a big plus when it comes to a cruiser. The leg position, I'm a big fan of the open feel, the feel where my legs are just kind of chilling. As far as your height, this is going to work for shorter and taller riders because the seat is so low to the ground. I think we're going to have to take this on the freeway. Obviously a bike this big, freeway no problem. These bumps, I mean, I feel them, but they're not hurting me whatsoever, so that's awesome. This brake feels like the brake in a car. It's very much there, but it's not locking up on me. I don't feel like I'm over braking. Very stable ride. Yeah, this is so much fun. I really enjoy this. I enjoy bikes like this. Honestly, this is where I belong, is on a bike like this. I don't have a bike like this. I need a bike like this. I'm a sport bike guy, but at heart I'm really a big, comfy, powerful cruiser guy. You're gonna have that responsive throttle, that responsive shifting, and the shifting, let me tell you, clunky. I love the clunky shifting. It's literally my favorite. Who do I think this bike is for? This is for somebody who wants a comfortable but powerful motorcycle that feels fun. Obviously, you're not gonna be ripping on this thing like you would a sport bike. Something like this is gonna give you a bit of adrenaline in a comfortable state. You know, you're gonna be in a comfortable position, feeling like a kid again. You're gonna enjoy your long rides and also your short commutes, which is the best of both worlds. So this has plenty of power to get you out of a sticky situation. We're just gonna go. Let's get a slow to fast acceleration on this on-ramp. And we're gonna have to come to a stop up here. because we are in rush hour. With any motorcycle that doesn't have a windscreen, you're gonna feel like the wind is throwing you off the bike. This bike is no exception to that. No windscreen, gonna feel a lot of that wind. But man, do I feel badass. It's not shaky, it's, you know, it rumbles like you want your mean bike, but it's not too shaky. Like, it doesn't feel like it's gonna, you know, it doesn't feel like I'm gonna have problems with my hands falling asleep because the bike's just vibrating. So back to who this is for. I mean, this could be for anybody. You're not gonna get the playfulness out of this that you are out of a sport bike or out of an enduro, out of a supermoto, anything like those. You're not gonna get the fun out of this like you would out of something like that. It's not designed for that. It is designed for casual cruising and making you smile when you pull on the throttle. Probably. So for stop and go, this thing is awesome at both ends of the speedometer. It's going to be awesome at low speeds, and it's going to be awesome at fast speeds. The throttle response on this thing and the gearing on this is super friendly for your downtown cruisers, but also when you got to get on the freeway, this is going to have more than enough power for the freeway. And stability is the number one. Stability all day. One thing I will say is you are going to gain some extreme grip strength on your left hand, because this clutch is stupid to pull. This is probably one of the longer bike rides I've been on out here, mainly because I love this thing. I thought I wanted an Eliminator before this, and don't get me wrong, the Eliminator is a great bike at a great price point and has plenty of power if you're just commuting and, you know, don't plan on doing a ton of freeway riding. That bike is awesome. But this bike, man, I can't say enough good things about this. Foot position, everything feels super great. Finding neutral is super easy because shifting up, you have to really shift to get into gear. Yeah, really easy to find neutral on accident. So if you're going into second gear from first, give that thing a f***ing kick. 10 miles an hour is a comfortable speed to ride this thing at. It handles really well at slow speeds. So if you're going in stop and go traffic and you just want to go slow, the acceleration, everything in the throttle, I'm in second gear and holding under 10 miles an hour, no issues at all. Balancing a little bit more difficult, even though the weight's down lower. It's not horrible. I'm not going to complain about it. I wouldn't say this is a beginner bike, even though I've mentioned multiple times in this video how easy this thing is to ride. I still wouldn't go as far as to say this is for a beginner. There's a lot of power here and a lot of weight, and those things are tough to manage. If you're watching this video, go buy this bike. Honestly, you already want to do it. You're already thinking about it. If this isn't enough for you to buy this bike, I don't know what would be. It looks sick. You feel badass riding it. I want to ride this thing home. Let's use the turn signal so they think I've been following the rules this whole time. Man, this thing is sick.